Hey everybody, this is Jessica Lightheart, aka the Earth Lady. This is going to be part 2 of pain. I will do another one tomorrow, will be part 3. And also, for all of you to know, happy Friday the 13th, end of the year, last full moon. And that's why today we are doing... this video is going to be on no excuses, and then we will do the other end of the pain tomorrow. But real quick gist of yesterday is life is full of pain. There's pain all around you. Everything that you go through, everything that's just, it's inevitable. Pain is inevitable through life, just like death. Life and death are inevitable. Sooner or later somebody is born, sooner or later somebody dies. Throughout, in between that, being born and being dead, there's pain, there's life, there's a story. In order to grow and learn, you have to go through the storm, equals pain. How you come out of it is what's going to make a difference. This one is, this one I feel is tough love, because it's quite raw to the point, but I do believe that it needs to be spoken about too. And since I'm so busy rearranging my house and everything else, we just make them quick, easy, to the point, and keep you in touch. So, no excuses. Yeah, life is full of pain. Life sucks sometimes. It's all in your perception. So, my notes today are pain. I don't care where you are in life. I don't care what your situation is. I do care, but that's not what we're talking about today. We're talking about where you are today. If you're in, wherever you are in life, if you are not happy, whose responsibility is that? If you're not happy, the only one who can make you happy, and we've already discussed this, is you. Okay? It's your responsibility to take control and make the changes that are required in order for you to be happy. So, no more finger pointing. When you point at somebody, one finger's pointing to you. Well, two fingers if you count the thumb. But you got 3 other fingers that are coming back at you. So, even though you're trying to point the blame at someone, you better look at that hand, because it's pointing right back at yourself. Okay? Take control. Make changes. If you're not happy with your financial situation, stop splurging. Today is Friday the 13th. This is the last day, I consider. This is your ending right here. We have a full moon today. This is it. Ring out the year at the full moon by taking the time to make a list. What do you want for the new year? What do you want? What do you not want? What are you going to put up with, and what are you not going to put up with? What is your dream? What are you shooting for? Not just next year. I'm talking about your entire life. What do you want out of life? If you're financially not stable, stop splurging. Don't go out for fast food, because that's just being lazy. When you can get food at the grocery store, it's cheaper. Half the time it's healthier, and you enjoy it more. You're putting forth an effort and the love. Food at home tastes 10 times better than it does at a restaurant. If you don't believe me, try. Trust me, I'm right on this one. Take responsibility. Think about things that you do need, things that you don't need. If you're going out spending money, hard-earned money that you got, hard-earned cash, on stuff you don't need, that is not a necessity, that it's just going to sit somewhere and take up a bunch of space, collect a bunch of dust, be more for you to have to clean or clean around, stop getting it. We're spending money on things that are not necessary. Okay? Take that extra money, instead of buying another flower vase because you got 15 of them, take that extra money, put it on a bill. Pay somebody you owe. I don't care if it's $1 or $10. Utilize it in an appropriate way to where you're getting out of debt. You're getting ahead. Instead of keep pissing your life away, start making changes. Crunch your numbers. A lot of people I know don't write down their bills every month. Oh, this is what I got to do. Rent, electric, gas, whatever the case may be. Car insurance, car gas. Oh, it's wintertime. You probably need heat in your car, antifreeze, windshield washer fluid to unthaw the stuff off of your windshields. All the fun stuff that comes along with the season. I mean, pretty much it's all basically just common sense, but not all of us are taught those things, so it comes with time. What are your responsibilities? Your responsibility is you and the survival of you. If you live in a home and you have bills in your name, you are responsible for those bills. If you're renting from someone, you're responsible to pay that rent. If you're renting and you have other people in the home, so you're community living, then you all split the rent. It's common sense. Everybody pays their fair share. Everybody has to pay their way. That's part of life. Okay? What are your priorities? Make a list of all your responsibilities and then number them. What's the most important thing? If I don't go grocery shopping, I don't eat. Well, if I don't eat, I'm going to get sick and I'm going to die because your body needs nutrition. So that's got to be on the top of the list. Go to the grocery store. You don't have money for the grocery store? Go to a pantry. Call somebody and ask them. You don't have a ride? Catch a bus. Ask a friend to give you a ride. Remember, if you're catching rides, you better be paying for the gas to get you back and forth. If you have extra cash, you pay for the gas to get you there and back, and you pay the person that's giving you the ride for their time out of appreciation. You do what you can to the best of your ability. If you're not happy with where you are, this is the time to decide what you're going to do about it. To decide, I'm not going to piss and moan and whine and sit in my pity party anymore. I'm going to write some stuff down. I'm going to figure out what I need to do. What are my responsibilities? What are my priorities? Because priorities come right along with responsibilities. And how am I going to execute this plan? How am I going to take care of the things I need to take care of? How am I going to make the next step to get to where I want to be in life? This is it. This is the end of 2019. December 13th, Friday 13, full moon. This is it, guys. When that full moon goes down, we're in the process of coming up to a new moon, which also equals a new year because it's December. What are you going to do with this new year? What are you going to do with this new decade? Come on, guys. This is life. It's not about a game. If you're not happy where you are, I don't care how painful it is to get out of it. Trust me, I'm not in the best situation myself right now. Nobody ever is. You always see me in pajamas and I look like a hot mess. I live in my pajamas most of the time. I don't get dressed unless I'm going out in public because I don't see any reason to. Besides that, I don't want to appear fake, phony, professional. This is the real me. What comes out of my mouth are things that I'm learning, things that I feel inside, things that I know. That I feel that others are entitled to know. I got a whole bunch of people waving at me. Thank you, everyone. And now my light went down. I don't know what's going on. But seriously, guys, it's time to take charge. Grab a hold of those reins and take control of your life. You can't keep waiting for somebody else to do it for you. If you're waiting on your mom to do it, it ain't happening. If you're waiting on your neighbor, it ain't happening. If you're waiting on your friends, it ain't happening. Because I don't care how good a friend you have, how good your mom is, how good your dad is, how faithful all of them are, they cannot help you change you. The only person who can make you happy is you. The only person that can get you out of where you're at is you. The only person that can get you to your dreams is you. My whole mission is to help as many people as I can in any way I can. And this is how I'm doing it. Go through the pain. Like I said, I don't care what your situation is. Your life could be a catastrophe. Things could be falling apart all around you. Things could be falling all apart all inside. You could be dealing with so many feelings and thoughts inside that you feel like there's nowhere else to turn. But if you don't go through that pain, you're never going to come out. You got to go through the pain. And shit gets worse before it gets better. Trust me. The eye of the storm is calm. It's always calm before the storm. And then you go through the storm and it calms down. Especially if you're in a tornado. It gets all bumpy and discombobulated going through the tornado. And then if you watch the video, Twister or whatever, they ride out through the storm, and as it gets calm and they're looking up, they're in the center. They're in the eye of the tornado. And then you got to get through the other end. Got to get through it, completely through it. Don't stop halfway. Shit ain't easy. It ain't going to be easy. But that don't mean you can't do it. You can do it. You can make it. God doesn't give you anything you can't handle. My grandma used to say that all the time. Jessica, Grandma, God don't give you nothing you can't handle. And boy, I tell you, I've been through some storms. What are your goals? What are you going to become from the pain? You're going to learn a lesson. Pain is lessons. Every time that you have pain, there's a lesson to be learned from it. Every time you feel like the world is falling apart around you, there's a lesson to be learned. So observe, pay attention, check out what's going on. And if this isn't your first rodeo and you've been through this multiple times, it's time for you to slow down. Analyze some stuff. Figure out what is going wrong. Why is it going wrong? How come I keep going through this same damn storm and not getting anywhere? Sorry for my profound mouth, but this is through and through. This is it. It's the end of a decade. We are coming into a new decade. Who are you? All of my clients, I teach them, who are you? I am somebody. And I matter. So what? What does that mean? I am somebody and I matter. And I'm not going to make the neighbor happy. I'm not going to make anybody else happy. The only person that I can control or make happy is me. So don't worry about what your friends say, what your friends think. Who cares what your friend's doing? If he ain't trying to hurt himself, you ain't got to worry about it. Now, if you have a friend that's trying to hurt themselves or is in an ugly place, it's your responsibility to help them to make sure that that human being does not take its own life. Because as humans, I don't care what color you are, I tell you what, I always tell everybody, and people laugh at me, I wish I was purple with yellow polka dots and green zigzags. Then we won't have to worry about whether you're a black, white life that matters, or a Mexican life, or a Puerto Rican life, or a white life, or whatever color you are. It don't matter. Your skin color don't make no damn difference. We all have the same body parts. We all have the same red blood. We all matter. Even animals. Animals bleed red too. Trust me. Seen it done. Every life matters. So if you know that there's a life in danger or a life that is in need, you need to reach out, because that's our responsibility to help another life. But you got to get your shit straight first, because one baby can't wipe another baby's ass. We can stick together and we can help each other out. But if you ain't got your head on your shoulders, you sure can't help the next person. So it's time to decide. The decade is about to be over. The full moon is here. 2019 is almost gone. What do you have to say for it? What do you have to show for it? And what are you going to do different to make next year and the next decade a better one? I wake up every day and I say, thank you for the air that breathes in my lungs. I do my thank yous. I do my meditations. I write down my goals. And I tell myself, today I am a better me than I was yesterday. And that's what I shoot for. Every single day I shoot to be a bigger, better person today than I was yesterday. You got to keep putting forth the effort. You got to keep trying. I don't care how many times you get knocked down. You get back up, you dust yourself off, and you try again. Because that's life. Life is about lessons. We spoke about that yesterday, about lessons. You took a right-hand turn. This time you're not going to take that right-hand turn. You're going to stop and think, okay, well, you know what? I took a right-hand turn last time, and this is the disaster I'm in. Now, today, this situation, I'm going to take a left-hand turn. I'm going to change some things so that I don't have to fall on my face again. So I don't have to keep repeating the same exact mistakes. Okay? There are no limits. No limits, no limits, no limits. There is no limit to who you can be, to what you can do. We've all been conditioned. We've all had our lives, and everybody's told you, you can't. Tell me I can't. Because I'm going to look at you like you're a fool. I'm going to tell you, watch me. Sit down and watch me. Don't tell me I can't. Because I'll do my damnedest to prove you wrong. I am a bigger, better person. And I am going to help. Because that's what I want to do. I don't want anybody to ever feel the way I did in some of the situations that I've been in. So don't put no limitations on things. I don't want you to say, here's a good one that is in one of my meditations. He says, no limits. No, I will. No, I will when it happens. When this here happens, then I'll get up and do something. Oh, well, I'm waiting for a check and then I'll do something. Oh, I'm waiting for so-and-so to help me out and then I'll do something. No more limits. The thing in the meditation says, I'll put wood in the fireplace when it gives me heat. Did you hear what I just said? Because I want you to make sure that you understand how much this does not make sense. I will put wood in the fireplace as soon as it gives me heat. That's a limitation. And it's an oxymoron limitation because your fireplace will not give you heat if it does not have wood burning in order to provide you with that heat. You have to fuel that fire in order to get the heat you need. You have to feed yourself and feed your soul in order for you to have the ambition to keep going. So put that wood in that fireplace. Light that baby up. Try again. You figure it out. Digest some shit. Write it down. This is what I want. How am I going to get there? What am I going to have to do? What am I going to give up? Financial is a great one. This is one of the biggest things in the whole world. Finances. If you don't have enough, what are you going to do in order to make it happen? Well, if you're broke, you sure ain't going to wait till next month's check and then decide, ooh wee, I got paid, let's go to the McDonald's. or the Burger King or the Arby's or, I don't care, Starbucks. Boy, I tell you, I hear more about that Starbucks, and that is just ridiculous. Paying $8 for a cup of coffee. Come on. Now, I mean, if you're rich, go for it. You spend your money however you want. But if you're broke and you're crying in a pity party because, oh, I can't pay my bills. Oh, my rent's due and I don't have no money. Oh, Christmas is here and I want to buy for my kids. Wake up, people. Christmas ain't about buying. Christmas is about caring and spending time together. Same way with Thanksgiving. It's a day to give thanks and appreciation for all that you have, not that you don't have. How many people you know go to Thanksgiving and say, well, we ain't got a turkey this year, so we're just going to have to eat some canned soup. Come on now. Seriously? Seriously. You don't focus on what you ain't got, because that ain't going to get you nowhere. You focus on all the things that you do have. You take a look at all the things that you do have. I have an extremely well lived in and very full single wide trailer that we live in, that we own. Now, is there adequate space? We won't talk about that. That's a negative. But we have a home. I have a roof over my head right this minute, and it's raining out. What does that tell you? Thank God I got a place to be where I ain't getting all sopping wet. Now, in my head, I'm thinking, well, I want to go out and dance in the rain. But that's me. A lot of people don't like getting wet. A lot of people don't take the time to go and dance in the rain, play in the water puddles. You grow up and you lose all of that fun. You forget what fun is. Take that time. Go out and be a kid. Live. Appreciate all that's available for us and enjoy it. And then you come in and you dry off and you sit down and you write down where you want to be, what you want out of life, how you're going to get there, what are you going to do to get there. And you start one step at a time. Don't look at the stairway, because if you're looking at that stairway, ooh-wee, damn, that's a lot of stairs. I don't know if I can do all that. I got asthma, my knees are hard, my knees are bad, I got a bad back. I'm using a walker. I can't walk no more. My legs are all wobbly. My arms are all weak. No. It ain't about what you ain't got. It's about if you look at that first step and you concentrate and you put one leg up and you work on getting the second leg up. And once you get to that first step and you get that one conquered, then you take a look at the next step. Don't focus on, whoa, way up there. You got to stay down here where you're at. Or you're already defeating yourself. You've already convinced yourself, I can't do it. The people I work with know that I can't is not in your vocabulary. We focus on positive. We focus on all the things that we can do, that we are grateful for, that we already have. And the things that we want, the things that we want to be able to accomplish, we speak about them as if they have already been done. And we imagine what it's going to be like when it's done. When we are at that big picture. Our big picture, my big picture is being on a farm. Teaching others how to grow things. So I got a beautiful farm. Beautiful farm, gorgeous house with pillars. I got a garden. We're all out there digging, all dirty, got dirt on our face, sweating. Talking about, oh, look here, here's a beautiful flower. We better make sure we stick it right here next to this lilac. Because if we stick this plant by this plant, we defeat the bugs. Did you know that? Back in the old days, farmers used to grow flowers in the center and all the way around the border of their fields. Do you want me to tell you why? Because I will. I actually enjoy this part. You plant flowers in the center of your field of crops, and you plant flowers around the field of crops, and that draws your bees in so that your crops are well fertilized, that they're well pollinated, and everything works and grows without all of the toxicities that we like to spray and use. Real quick, good one you should probably write down and think about the next time you grab your fly swatter. Bees are on the extinct list. Bees are what creates our food. It's what pollinates our food so that we have something to eat. And please, if your children think that you can go to the Walmart or the grocery store and get you some eggs and some flour or sugar, you better sit down and explain some stuff. Food don't come from the grocery store. That's where it is provided for us to purchase. But it is provided from the earth. It comes from the earth. It grows, it's processed, it's taken to a store so that we are all able to be, it's all distributed so we're all able to get some. So if you have a child or you know somebody who thinks that they can just keep running to the store for eggs, you need to get that fixed. Educate some people. Help them out. Don't let them stay stuck in the ignorance of not knowing. Okay. So, put that wood in that fireplace. Put a little bit of fuel on it. Do some thank yous. Do some I ams. I am an awesome person. I am a leader. I am a teacher. I am a fantastic businesswoman. And I am intelligent. What I don't know, I will learn. And I will not let anything stop me. What about you? Last thing is on this other piece of paper. Step up. Step up and take responsibility. Don't wait. Like I said, don't wait on your neighbors. Don't wait on your friends. Don't wait on your mama or your daddy or your sister or your brother. You got to do this all on you. This is your life. Nobody else can create your life. Only you. So, if you've watched this video all the way through, leave a comment. Tell me, what does your life look like? And what is it going to look like when you're done? That's all I have for today. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch my video. I want to send blessings and thanks out to everyone who's ever watched one of my videos. If you feel that this was useful in any way, shape, or form, feel free to like it and share it. My goal is to help the entire world in any way, shape, or form. And the best way I know is by sharing my knowledge and my experience. So feel free to share this with anyone you'd like. I hope you all have a blessed December, Friday the 13th, 2019. And I'll see you tomorrow. Ciao now.